I don't think you should be scared if you're feeling behind in life, delayed, or if life is moving too slow. No, 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 no. Beauties and cuties, I think you should be scared if you are at a complete standstill. That is some spooky ooky shit that I do not wish upon my worst enemy. Because there is nothing worse than literally plateauing or just staying stagnant and being the same person for years and years and years on end. In the social media age that we live in, we experience so much pressures because we're exposed to so many people's lives, a lot of them being really young or super young, who achieve massive success at such a young age. It's like crazy. We just have this weird perception now where if we don't make it in our teen years or in college or whatever, we're never gonna make it in life, or we're never gonna find our life purpose. That is absolutely not the truth. And I think that is a very toxic mindset to carry, because you will already just tap out in life and you're not even that old. Like, relax, you have so much time. All we have in this world is time, beauties and cuties. And a story that I really love that perfectly illustrates the fact that things get better with age, or that delayed success is the best success sometimes, is the YouTuber, now celebrity, Amelia de Moldenberg. She is, I hope I said her last name right, but she is the creator of Chicken Shop Date on YouTube. I'm obsessed with that show. But I didn't know that the show was going on for almost like a decade on YouTube. But it wasn't until like 2022, 2023 where it really just popped off into the mainstream and she experienced success, and she's in her like early 30s. I feel like when we see overnight successes like that, that's just an illusion. Nothing truly happens overnight, because you don't really see the blood, sweat, and tears that goes on behind the scenes, or the experience and the accruing of knowledge that takes place in the span of a long time. And I feel like sometimes to experience true long-lasting success that has incredible longevity is to take your time. If things evolve slowly, let things evolve slowly, beauties and cuties, because it is the perfect unfolding. It is the time it needs to take to marinate into a beautiful entree of some sorts of success. It's kind of like the concept of wine. The longer a wine ages, the more delicious it tastes. You wouldn't want to have ripe wine early on, because that would just taste nasty. You don't want no nasty wine. I think what you really want is some aged beauty when it comes to wine. And sometimes it's the same way when it comes to some of our journeys towards our own successes. Sometimes it truly needs to age like fine wine. And I feel like personally for me, I feel behind in some regards, because for example, this YouTube dream that I have, I've always had for like a decade, since I was in high school. And I just didn't have a confident enough perception of my voice. I really hated the way my voice sounded. So I had to work through that a lot. And then developing experience as well as knowledge is what I really had to go through in order for me to now, in this point in time, feel very pulled to share whatever sprinkles of knowledge and experience that I feel compelled to share with you, beauties and cuties, on YouTube now. And also, like, throughout the years too, like, people were complimenting my voice and saying that my voice was very soothing and sexy. And I think that was also giving me bumps of confidence and courage along the way. And so I feel like that trajectory is what I needed to truly feel confident in my own voice, for me to now be putting out content out on the internet for you all to receive. And without that journey, for me personally, I don't think I would have aged like fine wine in some regards in this way, because I feel like it feels so right now to take on YouTube in this point in time. It feels so right. I feel like if I took it on any earlier, I would have fumbled the bag and probably discouraged myself from ever doing YouTube in my life. So respect whatever journey you're on, you know, and give yourself grace. This is the journey, this is the pace that you are at, and accept it. And really just utilize all the time that you need. Because, again, beauties and cuties, I say this in most of my videos, but all we have in this earth is all the time we need. All we have is nothing but time. And with that said, thank you again, beauties and cuties, for being here with me. I love you guys so much. I love talking to you guys. Anyways, have a good morning or good night wherever you are. And see you in the next video.